All right, so find that even place. So try and line up the crown of your head. So head to heart, heart to navel, navel to pelvic floor. And kind of trace that line inside your body. And let's remember that that's the channel by which our spirit enters our body. And if we go through time, we might discover that many great beings tell us that the true energy, the essence of our life force, comes from our spiritual body. So we want to acknowledge that we have that spiritual body, that the energy of it is invisible, and we can open the way and invite it to be more fully present to our body-mind. So both body and mind. So let the breath fall into your belly as you inhale. Very relaxed, soft belly. Relaxed exhalation. And make your exhalation longer, and see if you can do that without having to use the image of the straw, but just by keeping the lips closed. You might hear that slight ujjayi sound at the back of your throat. And as you exhale the breath out and feel the lower abdomen contract a little bit, see if you can contract a little more and find Mula Bandha. So Mula Bandha is like that point at which you really connect to your root, the root chakra. And there's that slight constriction of the anus, the slight constriction of the urethra, the slight lift of the center of the perineum. It's not a big energy, it's a small energy. Because when we make it too big, we disturb the river. And the idea is to get into the calm space of the breath that leads us into that invisible river. With that slight sense of anchoring that river within us when we find Mula Bandha. And then allow the back of your neck to grow long and the sides of the neck to grow long, as if there were giant windows at the sides of your neck and they were opening all the way. And soften the muscles of your jaw. And draw your awareness from the front of your eyes to the back of your eyes. And then draw the eyes all the way back. So you're in touch with the back of your brain. Those deep recesses of perception, things that we lock into that part of the brain for our survival. To keep ourselves safe in the world. Those perceptions that we cling to. those perceptions that create an obstacle to receiving our spiritual guidance. Just allow yourself to draw all the way back to the back of the brain. And then we're going to do a breath practice again, but we're going to do the humming practice. And I just want to say to you that this humming practice is so powerful. When we do Bhumari, whether we close off the five senses or just sit quietly with our eyes closed, you could be sitting, you could be in the bathtub, you could be getting ready to go to sleep at night and just decide to hum. And what that humming is going to do, it's going to change and regulate the pressure in the carotid arteries and the pressure of the pressure sensors that are inside the heart and the aorta. And it's going to help to regulate your heart. It's going to help to tune you to your heart and regulate your heart. The other thing that Bhumari does is it builds nitrous oxide in the sinuses and inside the brain. It builds nitrous oxide, which is critical for our immunity. It's an immune substance. It's critical for our immunity. And you might find that working with Bhumari just sort of changes the whole energy around your head and chest, right, when we do Bhumari. The other thing that Bhumari is going to do from the traditional Ayurvedic approach, it's going to stimulate the pituitary and the pineal. It's going to ask the brain to open and stimulate that pituitary and pineal. So let's go ahead for 2 minutes. I'm going to time it this time. And just do humming to yourself, however that comes out. So breathe into your belly, and then So as you continue with the Bhumari, notice what you're doing with your eyes and your head, and keep drawing the eyes back toward the back of the brain so that you access that cave of Brahman where the pituitary and the pineal gland live. So you soften the brain stem and create an opening to receive through your central channel. And then become quiet and feel. So very important to pause and feel. Imagine the space across the back of your brain being open and wide. As if you were standing in the doorway of your house. Just coming in from outside, facing into the house, and still having the energy of the outside, the energy of the sun, the air, the moon, the stars flowing into you. nourishing, supporting, giving you, bringing real, making real the life energy that flows to us, into us, and through us. Expressing out through the front body, flowing in through the back body. Open to the guidance of the inner voice as we move through our days, today and every day. So as we enter into the stillness, the sacred stillness of the winter solstice next Thursday, where the sun stands still for 3 days before it changes its movement forward toward the spring. Let's let go of what we can let go of and claim our own spiritual life, the power of spirit present for us. May you have a blessed, blessed holiday season, whatever you do. May the vitality be right around the corner waiting for your attention. Thank you. Namaste.